Good morning, LBHT crew. Good morning, Rogue Nation. Good morning, good friends. What's going on, fellas?
Yeah, much. How you feel?
I'm doing good. I'm
Doing all
doing
right.
good.
Doing all right. Look, they're here early today. Jemiah is in the house. What's up, Jemiah?
Morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning. We got Coach on the More Sip to Tallies channel. All right, make sure you subscribe to that channel as well. It says guys package today. Salute, salute.
Hey,
You
what kind of
ordered
package?
one. Um, he ordered a LBHT hoodie.
Oh, legal package. Got it.
Yeah. He ordered one. Somebody at my job was like, "Hey, I want to order that same thing," and I was like, "Well, now I want one. I feel left out."
What did he order?
It's the LBHT smoke hoodie. You can
I'm
get that at lbhtshow.com, by the way, if you
a
like
big
your.
fan of the Fells Point Mafia hoodie. It's a very good hoodie.
Yes, I need to get one of those too.
Yeah.
Purchase one of those.
It's like if
Yes,
magically someone has one right next to him. You know what I mean? Just like laying around.
not wearing it though. That's all
Yeah.
right.
Facts.
Because I'm showing off the design, man. Because if I wear it, then I
Some of
can.
Oh,
us, some of us already represent. So it
No,
is.
very
because
much, Coach. I gotta text you.
they're
I'm gonna
gonna
text you
see the
after this
design,
show.
man.
I'm gonna text you after this show. Um, but appreciate the support and thank you for the support. Who else we got in here? Kwame is in the house. What's going on, Kwame?
Ooh,
Good morning. Good morning. We
Showing it
got
off like Vanna
Alfonso in
White.
the house. Yes.
dude.
Salute. We got Just Aloe. Good morning, Just Aloe. We got Ty Riggs in the house. Good morning.
Ooh, just
You,
hello.
you. Mike V in the house. Good morning, Mike.
Morning.
Appreciate y'all coming through. And there's coach on Sip to Tally. All right. He's got two channels, y'all. Two channels. All right. Support both. All right. If you want to increase your football knowledge, support, go sign up. The Sip to Tally and more Sip to Tally films. All
Hey
right.
man,
What's
us
up,
and coach,
girls?
us and
What's up,
coach don't
Deborah?
have the same 24 hours.
Whoa.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
coach, we working.
Yeah,
Coach,
man.
we
Coach
working.
working, man. His 24 hours, man. I don't know what it is. It ain't like mine.
Facts.
Yeah.
Your
All right.
content be lacking.
Let's get
Thank you,
into it.
thank you, Hendo.
Let's get
Appreciate it.
into it. All right. So, um, the dominoes are already starting to fall for the Baltimore Ravens. Okay, what is this? What is this that we got here? I'm gonna pull this headline up. We got some Pittsburgh fans talking smack. Is that what's going on here?
It's a Pittsburgh radio host at 93.5 or something,
Of
whatever.
course.
And he was the one who put out a tweet stating that is Lamar Jackson just a little bit overrated, don't you think? So what happened was Lamar Jackson, being Lamar Jackson, was like, say less, especially with this week going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Then he doubled down and came back and was like, oh, so because I criticize you, you say less? How about you play better?
Huh? You don't
Hmm.
think this is a Pittsburgh radio host?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think that maybe
Talk about your own team.
Aaron Rodgers might not need that inspiration?
That smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you don't think this guy might not need some of that inspiration?
Hmm.
Facts.
I mean, he didn't look good. He
No,
didn't
he
look
didn't.
good,
Facts.
and
W.
I'm sure he wants to play again. Oh, let me get the super chat real quick from Alfonso.
Mhm.
Salute, Alfonso. Appreciate you for the super chat. Says love the morning pods. Thank you
Appreciate you.
very much. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Go
Facts.
ahead, Fez.
I'm just saying, like WFAN in New York, they don't be talking about Philadelphia's problems.
They couldn't.
Yeah, exactly. They don't talk about Washington's problems. They talk about the New
They
York
could.
Giants' problems and the Jets' problems. Worry about your own house, because your house is on fire.
Facts.
You know what I
Now
mean?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really listen to these Baltimore radio stations anymore.
They're not.
But
They're no longer
I
good. They're all the same.
I'm pretty sure they don't really go on a rant about how bad Aaron Rodgers is. And Aaron Rodgers is bad.
Terrible.
He's awful. All right. I'm pretty sure they don't spend much time ranting about that. Um, we're both 6-6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Technically, we're in first place, but the
Mm-hmm.
winner of this takes first place. All right. We have a lot of issues. They have a lot of issues.
All right.
This is one of those weeks where the trash talking should be at a minimum, and you just need to even the fans need to get in on this and just sit at home and watch some tape.
Fact.
All right, help your team come up with a game plan because neither team has the answers. All right,
Yeah.
Do something to get your team motivated to start winning these games because, like I said yesterday, nobody in the NFL looks dominant. There isn't a single team out there that looks like the favorite to win the Super Bowl.
Facts.
So focus on week to week, win your games, and any team that makes the playoffs has a shot to win the Super Bowl this year.
Facts.
So that's what we got to focus on, and it starts this week by beating the Pittsburgh Steelers. And like this guy that's saying, hey, Lamar Jackson's a little overrated. Okay. I pray that this guy plays. This is how bad he's looking with his one arm and half a nose. I pray that he goes out there and plays this weekend.
Facts.
He's not ready.
He needs to go back to that cabin in the dark.
That ayahuasca.
Yeah, smoking that crack.
Listen, I've been watching the Ravens since 1996. Back when it was the AFC Central. For all y'all young people, y'all don't know what the AFC Central is, but
I remember.
It was some great
Oilers.
With the Oilers, yeah, it was some great football. But ever since then, I think this game on Sunday is going to be the saddest Pittsburgh Steelers Ravens game I have ever witnessed. Both fan bases are down hard. And even if we win or if Pittsburgh wins, none of us have faith in our team that we're going to do much come this postseason. And it's just crazy that you want to come out here talking your team looking so bad. You haven't had a great season from a quarterback since 2016, 2017 maybe. And you want to talk about our quarterback. And the thing that kills me, and even Ravens fans, because they talk about Lamar and his slide, and they want to put everything on him, saying since he's come back from injury that he just hasn't looked good. People tend to forget when the season started, before Lamar got injured, he was first in touchdowns. He was first in QBR rating. The Ravens were third in points per game at 32.8 points a game. Lamar was on track to win a third MVP. But those lower body injuries have affected him, this offensive line, the play calling. Even when we go into this game versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, if we don't see anything less than Derrick Henry 25 carries, it's a problem. The Buffalo Bills just ran for over 200 yards versus these Steelers to win. If we don't replicate that game plan, it is going to be a problem.
Facts.
Same play. Buffalo ran the same play.
They ran the same play
29
times.
Yeah, when I was watching the pregame coverage of Monday Night Football, Ryan Clark and Marcus Spears says, we're grown men. This is the first time we've seen Pittsburgh Steelers get moved. I'm like, because back in the day, man, you had the Brent Kiesel, Lamar Woodley, James Ferrier, James Harrison. You didn't move them. You had to kill them to move them. And Cam Hayward was being thrown around like a rag doll. Cam Hayward was being thrown around like a rag doll.
Josh Allen need me.
Yeah.
No, you're absolutely right. Ali has no place in this conversation. You're absolutely right about that. Coach says, but people say 34 needs 20 carries. 34 minus about 29. Okay, listen, he needs about five good carries.
Listen, we give Keaton 20 carries. He's gonna be out till 2028.
Yeah,
he was very quick on his touchdown.
Oh yeah, but you give him 20 carries, he will not play again until 2028.
Oh yeah, no man, you gotta treat him like
5 to 7 carries. If we're running the ball a lot, 5 to 7 carries. And you can stretch that good change of pace. That change of pace back, but I mean. Nobody should have to tell us how to play the Steelers. Do exactly what we did to them in the playoffs where we ran all over them, right? They fear Derrick Henry. Yeah, and they're going to, because our O-line is soft and they know that we struggle and we bail out the run quick, they're going to stack the box, right? This is one of those games the O-line is going to have to man up and impose their will and just keep running the ball no matter what, because they will. Their defense is tired. Not just they've been tired. They've been tired. They will fold. That's how you play a run style offense.
Mhm.
You don't worry about getting a big run on the first few carries. You just keep running the ball until they say, like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Dan Orlovsky said it yesterday. He said, the Pittsburgh Steelers defense has been on the field more than any defense in the NFL, equivalent to 2.5 games. And the offense has been on the game the least amount of time. So this defense in week 14 is going to be tired. They're going to be beat up. Listen, Patrick Queen is already hurt. They don't even know if he's going to play this game. So with them being so beat up, if we don't run this ball,
I bet.
he's like, the Ravens coming to town next week. My hip, my neck, and my back.
Also, too, man.
What's up, Dave?
What's up, Cuzzo?
They're just old.
They are.
They're old on all 3 levels. Their cornerbacks are old. Cam Hayward old. TJ Watt old. They're just old.
Jalen
They're
Ramsey,
old.
Darius Slay.
Yeah, exactly. They're old. They're old. Kyle Duggar was given away for peanuts. Patriots are like, I don't need you, and Patriots showed why they don't need him. But that's a conversation for another story.
Coach, we forgot about your guy.
Who's his? PQ. Oh. Yeah, like
Derek Queen.
Yeah,
he got paid.
Oh, good. He's fine. Derek Harmon's their youngest guy, and that's their rookie. And he hasn't. He's
been in and out. He's been hurt.
He's been in and out. Like he's. Sometimes no, shout out to the old folk. It hurts, and you don't want to do it.
Especially when it gets old.
What's going on, Melanie? The one says the problem is they got Tomlin and Harbaugh's trash. They would say the exact same thing about us. They're tired of Tomlin, and you know what? I don't agree with that fan base. First of all, I've been watching football for a long time. There's a certain type of crowd over there that never wanted Tomlin there, and it had nothing to do with his coaching.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's call it what it is.
He's too hip hop.
But yeah, he's too hip hop. Yes. But I get it. Even if he is a good coach, you lose long enough, you want to see a change.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the change to start at quarterback with GM, who's getting these quarterbacks, that's probably what it should start.
Mm-hmm.
But the fans want to see a change. And I don't even disagree with that sentiment, even with good coaches, because there are a lot of teams or fan bases of teams around the NFL that will look at Harbaugh and say, man, he's won a lot of games. He's won a Super Bowl. He's a good coach. Cool. Take him.
Facts.
Being one of them.
There you go.
I don't want.
There you go. And I'm not even going to sit here and say that he's a terrible coach. He's just a terrible coach for us now.
All right.
He brings the floor up, and then it stagnates. He brought you up, and then now you're just plateaued for 10 years.
Hey, first, did he really bring us up?
Okay, not really. He just
we had an all-time great. We had an all-time great.
Yeah, you know what? He didn't bring nothing up. Let's call it
saying,
space.
I'm not taking.
You're right. No, you're absolutely correct.
I'm not trying to take away from that man.
No,
but all-time great defense.
Take away from that man.
Then
take away from
average coach. Then Lamar Jackson.
Exactly. No, take away from that man because he took Brian Billick's team. All right, and then Ozzie was the mainstay. You know what I mean? So like
people say that about Tomlin. They say, oh, he took a Super Bowl ready team, and I asked people, did they go to the Super Bowl the year before he got there? Because I believe they missed the playoffs.
Yeah,
so I don't think they were a Super Bowl ready team.
Don't even get me started on Bill Cowher.
And he went twice.
Don't even get me started.
He went twice.
Right? Don't even get me started. Bill Cowher had the AFC Championship game at home 5 times. At home. You know what was his record, Jose?
It's a 4-1 or 1-4.
Yeah, exactly. So don't get me started about Bill Cowher and the Super Bowl they did win. Everybody in the NFL knows they cheated.
Actually, no, it was 2 and 3. He went to 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, no, but the other one he won on the road.
Oh, that's right.
At home when he had the AFC Championship in Pittsburgh.
He got blew out by Dallas.
1-4.
Yeah.
That Super Bowl got Neil Brown paid in Oakland.
Neil O'Donnell.
Yeah, Neil Brown had 2 picks.
Oh, you mean Larry Brown? Larry Brown.
My bad, I said Neil. Sorry, the other Brown. Larry Brown got like $80 million from Oakland because they're like, Yay, you're fast and you got 2 interceptions.
He was trash.
He was horrible. Him and
All right.
Desmond Howard.
100 people in here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you're new in here. Hit the subscribe button. Lunch break, hot take, Rogue Pod, Good Friends, Better Rivals. Those are the 3 channels that you need to subscribe to. That's what you see on the screen right now. So hit that up. The pin link in the chat box will take you to our Patreon at Lunch Break Hot Take. Patreon.com/LBHT show. You got Patreon.com/Patreon.
One last thing about Pittsburgh, too. They're probably a little mad that they didn't win a Super Bowl with Roethlisberger and AB. Well, guess what? Andy Reid won nothing with Terrell Owens and Donovan McNabb. At least Tomlin got you a Super Bowl. Then Philly fired Andy Reid, and look what happened there. But I don't think Pittsburgh is structurally built well enough like Philadelphia to survive that, because Howie Roseman fired Andy Reid. It wasn't a mutual parting of ways. He let him go. Then Howie was like, I'm going to rebuild this team. And guess what? 2 Super Bowls later, Howie Roseman was the best GM in the NFL.
Was it Howie? He was the assistant at the time.
No, it was him. He was the GM. Him and the owner were like, we gotta let him go. And they did.
All right.
Yeah. His first big GM decision was to fire Andy Reid.
What's your Patreon?
Patreon.com/LGR_network. We have a multitude of tiers. You pick it. We have the annual. You can also do the annual subscription as well. Saves you a little bit more money.
All right. What's going on, Rave Kingdom? Thanks for coming through. Kwame says Pittsburgh hasn't fared well in years.
They haven't drafted well. And I mean,
one of the what's up, Yolanda?
Hey,
good morning.
One of the big knocks on listen to me. Tomlin is a great head coach to me personally, because if you look at what he's had to work with over there, he has not near the talent that John Harbaugh's had, and he has not had a losing season in 18 years. But the 2 things that I will put on him is Todd Haley and Arthur Smith. His choice in offensive coordinators just baffles me. Arthur Smith, Matt Canada. Arthur Smith was in Atlanta with Bijan Robinson, Drake London, all those guys, and just would call the dumbest offense that he could. But yet still he comes to Pittsburgh and it's the same thing. So that's the thing for me. Tomlin just is not good at picking offensive coordinators. He's not picking his friends, but he ain't picking well.
See, here goes Atupa says Tomlin is just as overrated. Him and John are cooked and done and overrated. Well, look, Tomlin has had more success than John Harbaugh,
especially in playoffs recently.
Yeah. So, Giselle says Tomlin is the least hip hop black man in America, but apparently we're all alike. So, facts. And if y'all don't get that reference, because he's been coaching that long, he was supposed to be the Dolphins head coach. He got interviewed by the Dolphins, and the GM at the time. Sources say that they didn't want him because he was too hip hop, and we know what that means.
Facts,
right? He didn't go in there. He ain't going there with this hat tilted to the side and some baggy jeans or anything like that. What's up? He went in there like he always dresses like a coach. Right. He talking the way he talk, coach speaking and everything, and they're like, man, he's just a little too hip hop. This is not quite what we're looking for here.
Tomlin walked through the door, was like, "Yeah, boy."
Right?
They're like,
"What's
that's not the guy for us."
Does the GM do the firing of the head coach?
I think he's being sarcastic. Because we're the only franchise that doesn't do that.
Yeah.
To be honest, Pittsburgh doesn't do it either, and I think we try to model Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh doesn't fire coaches. Like that's a lifetime appointment over there.
What was that?
3?
Yeah,
3 coaches since 1967.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's a lifetime appointment over there. Like, and I think the Ravens try to do that. That's at least under Bisciotti.
Didn't they fire the GM and replace him with they fired the GM actually, or they got rid or like promoted Pittsburgh. This GM they had only been in the job for 2 years.
Pittsburgh. Oh no, I'm talking about the coach. I'm not talking about the GM. I'm just talking about the coach.
I know. Yes, I don't understand like that. Like you fire the GM, but you keep the coach. But you don't give the coach more power. I'm confused how that operates because I don't feel like Tomlin has a lot of power in Pittsburgh. He's the coach.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I just want Tomlin to say, hey, after this year, I'm done.
I'm done.
You know, I want to go somewhere else. If you're not gonna let me pick the quarterback, Aaron Rodgers has been his best quarterback since prime Ben Roethlisberger.
And that's crazy.
That's crazy. That was a long time ago.
It's insane.
That was a long time ago. This wash Aaron Rodgers has been his best quarterback.
Facts.
Did y'all hear what Harb said about Emory Jones?
Yes.
Yeah, he said he played it down. He just like, yeah, he looked okay at times, looked like a rookie at times, and we'll see. It's just hard to get him more reps out there at this stage of the game. No, it's not. No, it's not. What you do is say, hey, Voorhees, take your helmet off.
Right.
Jones, get out there.
I think more the issue is a lot of people feel like since he played on the right side in college that he should be taking Faalele's job instead of Voorhees. And he was like, as a rookie, you don't want to mix him up and have him playing two different sides because it's two different techniques. And people are like, but Daniel Faalele is, in their opinion, the worst guard that we have. But because you have this relationship with him that you've been grooming him since he's been 16, that connection, you don't want to move on from him and you're going to let him still do what he's going to do. But in my opinion, if you look at it in totality, Voorhees is the worst guard. Faalele just has the worst optics. He just has more times where you see him spinning around, touching nobody, just looking really confused. But when it comes to grading and blocking, Voorhees is the worst one. But we all know Harbaugh's going to do what Harbaugh's going to do and then lie about it.
Yeah, pretty much. But he didn't shut the door on that. Somebody asked him if there's a possibility that he get some snaps at right guard. Now he's very irritated by that question because he knows where we're going with it, and he knows that we're right. When you ask a question that he knows, hey, y'all right. He doesn't like to admit that. He gets very chippy then, and he's like, well, it's possible. Sure, it's possible. It's just difficult to do that at this point. So that means, yes, we know our guards suck. We know it. We know we got to let these other guys get in here and get some snaps because they're not getting it done.
Thanks.
Coach broke down Emory Jones's play on Thursday. If you want to take a look at that, go over to Sip to Tally Films and take a look at that tape. Listen, he didn't play a full game, so he didn't get a chance to do the Faalele's or Voorhees where they just Olay people in. Right. But he looked a lot more aggressive. His hand placement looked a lot better. Yes. And an important thing, looking for work. He wasn't standing out there like, I don't know. I don't see anybody hit. He's always looking for work. That's what we need. That's all I want to see from Faalele. That's all I want to see this year is him not looking around like, what do I do now? Go and find somebody to hit. That's all I asked.
Right.
Is the other guy injured? Is it Carson Vincent?
Nah, he just came from a small school. He just and they don't really trust. Listen, John Harbaugh doesn't trust rookies after the third round. Like if he drafted you after the third round, he doesn't have much trust in you.
Except for Faalele and Voorhees.
Listen, y'all gonna stop with the Faalele slander. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, all y'all out there, y'all gonna stop with the slander. He is our leading tackler on offense. He has taken out more offensive players on our team than anybody else. Who has that stat?
Your sarcasm and your petty knows no bounds, my good sir, and you're amazing at it.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
This guy, Deport, just because I don't like your name, I'm banning you. How about that? Just because
I was about to read his comment. Then I looked at the name and was like,
just because I don't like it, I don't like the name, I'm banning you. Goodbye.
and there's no such thing.
Right. Game too easy says the reporters are stuttering before they ask them questions. I know. I don't like this relationship that reporters have with the organization.
Right.
Yeah, nah, man.
And you have to play the game because that's the only way you get media credentials.
Yeah. That's the problem. That's why talk radio, like you say, you don't listen to it anymore. That's why it stinks now because the local talk radio guy can't really piss off the sports teams locally. They won't come on the show. They won't come on the show. They won't get interviewed. They won't face the music, because they're not men. They're not real men, and they don't like criticism. They're children. That's what they are. and they don't want to be told like you're not very good at your job. They're like, how dare you, even though you just told the truth. That's why, that's why these people, that's why this like it sucks, man.
Yeah.
Like the New York beat reporters, and they've lost their teeth as well. I see some of the reports they reporting. They don't. Back in the day, they would be like. Back in the day, they would have been asking for Joe Shane and Brian Daboll's head in week 3. They finally started saying get rid of them now after they're 2-11. They've lost some of their teeth as well.
First, what happened to y'all New Yorkers, bro? There was a point in time where people would walk up to the players like, "You stink. Get it together."
Especially, I was expecting it this year of all years. You trade away Saquon Barkley. He should have had the rushing record if his coach didn't send him out of the game. Wins a Super Bowl, and now y'all stuck with Cam Scatterbo, and you're trying to hype him up like he's a perfect replacement. And I'm like, what happened to y'all?
Facts.
The old New York fans would have been like, yo, get these bums out of here.
Yeah, no, man, they lost their teeth. The reporters lost their teeth. They've lost their teeth. Like, and some of them are mouthpieces for the organization. Like, like none of them are calling a spade a spade. They're all talking about the GM and the coach, right? But no one wants to say what the real problem is. The Maras don't know what the hell they're doing anymore. No one wants to write that article. No one wants to write it. No one wants to point out like it is organizational malpractice from the top down. Someone needs to take control of the team. And, I think there's infighting and no one wants to talk about it.
Yeah, man.
All right, we got a couple more minutes in here, and then we're gonna get out of here. But let's go over the playoff picture because this is we this updates every week. Every week. All right.
Yes.
And I saw Melanie one. I'm with you. 105.7. The Fan is it's trash.
Yeah, and Mike Ruckus, he's trash too.
I don't know who that is.
Uncle
Ruckus.
Michael Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah.
They still got that quicker.
No relation.
5'7".
No relation. Right.
The former police commissioner that went to jail for being a quicker cop.
Facts.
And he's a racist. All right. Here goes the playoff picture here. Patriots are number 1 again. And the Bears, who haven't lost since
Tyler Huntley.
Yes.
No.
The Tyler Huntley awakening. All right. All right. We'll start. Okay. AFC. Broncos are second place. Jaguars. And there go the Ravens. Yes. As bad as it looks.
Right.
We're still number 1 in the AFC North. We can keep that spot if we win.
Okay.
5 Chargers.
And it looks like we may be getting some reinforcements. Tavius Robinson and Ardarius Washington return to practice. So we get a little bit of pass rush possibly coming back. But what are we going to do with force? Never mind. It's the Ravens. We'll figure it out.
If Ardarius Washington played really well down the stretch last year. If he comes back and the defense transforms, I mean, why did we draft a safety
and trade for one?
And let's keep that in mind. And I think he is going to transform the defense because he knows what to do out there.
Right. He and Kyle work well together.
So Chargers 8-4, they're 5th seed. Colts, they are 6th. They used to be number 1. Just keep that in mind.
Who would have
Bills,
knew? Daniel Jones breaking his leg would ruin everything.
Right. Bills are slightly hanging on. It says their current playoff possibility is 91%. I don't know, man. The Texans are half a game behind them
and beat them. They beat them
and beat them.
I think the Texans are going to make the playoffs.
Now, if they do, they'll probably have to take out the Bills. I think the Colts. Well, I mean, they just beat the Colts too.
It depends on what happens with the Jaguars, because the Jaguars to me are frauds. So the Jaguars right now are leading the division, and I don't think that they're going to maintain that pace. So the Texans might just overtake them.
I think the Texans play the Colts and the Jaguars the next 4 games. So if they win those 2 games, I think they take the division lead.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think the Colts will slide in, but there is a possibility
Because
that
Colts
Patrick
Jags
Mahomes,
also plays each other.
there's a possibility that Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen could be sitting on the side. Well, there's a possibility that Patrick
That'd be
Mahomes,
hilarious.
Lamar Jackson,
That
and
would be
Josh Allen
hilarious.
could be sitting on the sidelines come
That would
playoff
be
time.
hilarious.
That would not be hilarious.
Well,
So the
Lamar's gonna make
Steelers-
it in, but the other
Hey,
two would be hilarious.
the Steelers and the Ravens, one of these teams will be sitting at the ninth spot. You know, we'll be sitting out, but we won't know until the last week, most likely.
Listen,
Right.
me and B was talking yesterday, and I was joking with him like, what if the Bengals come back and win the division after they were 3-8?
Well, there they are. They have a 2% chance. They have
If
they essentially have to win out.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing, though: if they beat the Bills, if they beat, and
they
they
could.
have owned,
They
they've owned the Bills in recent years. Then they play us again. They play at home. T. Higgins may be back. There's another possibility. Then they play something like the Jets, the Browns, and another sorry team. They could win out.
They could. Their
Sad.
defense, their defense has to not let them down. And I feel like the defense has been boycotting all year.
Except for on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I think the Texans win the AFC South.
Okay.
I just looked at the record. I just looked at the schedules for all three teams.
Mm-hmm.
So the Colts and the Jaguars play each other twice, but the Jaguars also face the Broncos and the Jets, and they also they have the Titans at the last game.
Yeah.
But I think the Texans, they have the easiest. They have the Chiefs this week. They have the Cardinals and the Raiders, Chargers, Colts. I think the Texans can go at least 5-1
Maybe.
in those last 6 games.
But with the way the NFL has been this season, we never know.
Nobody.
Nobody. Every time you think somebody's just supposed to win, it don't happen. Even
Yeah, but
surprisingly enough, Jets and the Browns have not been eliminated yet.
what?
They have not been eliminated, not mathematically. They're still in it. So they could still get in. The eliminated teams are the Raiders and the Titans on the AFC side. We'll go up to the NFC side real quick. We're gonna run through these real quick. And good morning to everybody that came in the chat. There's 150 people in here.
Appreciate
Salute
y'all.
to all y'all. Good morning to everybody that came in. Shout out to Nitro. I see you coming in here.
Whoa.
Grails, I see you. I see Jerry Green in the house. Salute. There's a lot of y'all in here. Appreciate y'all.
Right.
Okay, Bears number 1. Rams fall to second place thanks to the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles down bad thanks to the Bears. They're third. Okay, they're still gonna win the
What happened to the Jalen Hurts was the second or third best quarterback in the league talk. That's quieted down.
Jalen Hurts my guy. I got nothing to say. Okay, I got nothing to say.
He isn't. That's I got something to say.
Bucks are holding on barely to that NFC South lead at 7-5, but they're 4th. Seahawks 5th, which is crazy because Seahawks, they look like the best team sometimes. All right.
Mm-hmm.
The Packers are 6th, 49ers holding on to that 7th spot. And look at this, the Lions, who were looking like the favorites back in week 3 when they beat us on the road. They look like the favorites.
Oh, and they play the Cowboys this week, who are surging. Beat the last couple games. They beat the both Super Bowl participants, but Amon-Ra St. Brown is injured and he's not playing.
There's a chance that me and Caleb talked about this during our show last week. There's a chance the Cowboys win this division. If they win out, they get this because they have a lot of things.
1.5 games behind Philly.
Yeah. I mean, you got a talent like George Pickens, who's no David Ojabo, but you got somebody like that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right, Panthers 10th. They're only a half a game behind the Bucks. Falcons are still in it at 4-8. Vikings, oh Lord,
JJ McCarthy.
They are still in it, but not really. Commanders are still in it.
That's great.
Jaden Daniels, is he done for the year?
Probably.
Yeah.
They probably gonna shut him down.
Yeah.
Okay, they're not making it. And the Cardinals are out. Saints are out. Giants are out.
Hey, the Giants were the first team out. We were number 1
This
in
is
one
how
thing.
this is how I meant for this to be in the beginning. You got to remind me in the beginning.
Okay, you want the columns? I got you.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we're number one in one thing, guys, and that's being eliminated.
Yeah, eliminated.
Yeah, we do that very well.
You're not the number one pick yet, though. You haven't locked that down.
The Titans.
That's crazy.
Back to back.
It's the Titans. Oh well, because this, you know what, this is a weak QB class this year, so we're good. You know. So yeah. We know we're set there. We need wide receiver.
Hey, you got Jameis. You don't need to buy.
Yeah, we got absolutely. We need wide receiver. It's either going to be Carnell Tate or Jordan Tyson. It's going to be one of them. I'm okay with it. And then we got to get a linebacker in the late
edge rusher.
Well, we have give me another one. Why not? Give me another one. I don't care. Give me 8. I don't give a shit. Yeah.
Abdul Carter's sacks. What are those?
Who needs those?
Hey, he got a sack last night.
Did he?
Good for him.
He got one.
Nice.
It's first one, but after he got punished and he didn't play the first quarter.
Yeah, that's right.
Dude.
Hey, Devin, we got interested in the Ravens' playoff chances. That's what's interesting. The Emory Jones saga.
Yes. The Pittsburgh fan base calling out Lamar, calling him overrated. Meanwhile, this guy out here exists.
Thanks.
That's interesting.
Jose, there it is.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we gotta get out of here. We went a little over, but Ferris, good to see you back on here. Appreciate you coming through. Thank you, everybody that came through this morning. It's Tuesday. If you got to work, it's the worst day of the week. Okay, but hopefully this helps you get through it. And when you make it through the day, you come back to Sip to Tight Films, 6 p.m. Eastern time, and that's a good way to get you going into Wednesday, which is Hump Day, which is the day that you see the LBHT show. All right. So come back here Wednesday night, 7:45 p.m. Eastern time for the LBHT show. You'll see Rodney on here, and we'll be talking all things Ravens this week. The Panthers are on a bye. So there's going to be a Ravens dominated episode. So come check it out. What you got going on this weekend, though?
Might make some videos. Might do a preview of the Steelers game. We might have a special guest or two.
There you go.
Depends
all
on
right.
schedule.
And Ferris, what you got?
Special Good Friends, Better Rivals this Thursday after the Thursday night game of Dallas Lions. We'll also talk about that alleged game on Monday night. If you want to call that a game. Someone told me there was a game on Monday night. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. This is not a football game I'm watching. I don't know what this is. I saw someone get murdered on a kickoff, and a flag wasn't thrown, which I don't know. Apparently, we don't care about player safety anymore, and players are allowed to do whatever the hell they want now. So, sure, dude, he hit him so hard, guys. The decal. All
right, come on, let's wrap this up.
All right, let's wrap it
up. All right, y'all. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.